Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Allahumma shalli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Dear Irshadian, how are you today? Primary students, I hope that you are in a very good condition. How's your ibadah in this Ramadan, your saum and other ibadah in this Ramadan month? I hope that you are doing well, including for HBL. I believe that you always do your best. Today is a very special day because you are going to have Takjil Jama'i, which is you are going to share your happiness together with your teachers, your friends, for sure your family. That the happiest time in Ramadan is actually in Buka Puasa together. For sure we cannot do this one together in a real time, but Alhamdulillah this situation helped us and we can have the virtual Takjil Jama'i together with your friends. I hope that you enjoy the time, but before that one, I would like to tell you a story. Hopefully this will encourage your spirit in becoming good Muslim. Dear primary students, on this occasion, I would like to read a story for you from this book, Short Stories about Asmaul Husna. I hope you like it, and I'm going to read the first story. It's about a boy named Muhammad. Muhammad came from an American Muslim family. He lived with his mother and father in Santa Monica, California. They live in a 2-story house with a big backyard. In his backyard, there was a huge tree standing tall and mighty. One day, Muhammad and his father, Mr. Abdullah, played football together in the backyard. While playing, Muhammad suddenly thought it would be nice to have a wooden house on the huge tree. So he asked his father, "Daddy, can you build a tree house for me? Please, Daddy, please." "Okay, let me think about it first," replied his father. Next Sunday morning, Mr. Abdullah decided to start planning the structure of the treehouse. He went to his workshop next to his garage and drew up his plan. He showed the plan to Muhammad. Since Muhammad liked it so much, he decided to start building it in the afternoon. The sun was scorching hot, but it did not stop both father and son from the task at hand. They took some wooden planks from the workshop. Muhammad brought the toolbox to the backyard. They used many things to build their tree house, such as the saw, the hammer, and nails. Most importantly, they used wooden plank to build the tree house. Muhammad helped his father to find nails from the toolbox. As they were putting together the pieces of wooden plank to build the wall and the roof, Muhammad suddenly put his right hand on his forehead and looked up to the sky. He looked at the wide blue sky and asked his father, "Do sky have walls, Daddy?" Mr. Abdullah smiled and said, "My son, that's a very good question. Isn't it amazing why there are no walls in the sky? What holds it up?" Mr. Abdullah responded to his son. "Daddy, I can't see any wall in the sky. The sky is so wide and vast. Neither can I see ropes pulling it up. So, if there is no wall or rope attached, how can the sky be up there? You use the wooden plank to build the walls of the treehouse to hold the roof, but what holds the sky?" Muhammad asked. "My dear son," said Mr. Abdullah as he stroked Muhammad's forehead gently, "who do you think is so powerful to create such a huge sky hanging high up there without anything holding it up? Who do you think can hold up the vast sky up there without letting it fall on top of us on earth?" he asked. No, Daddy, actually I can't see anything bigger than the sky, answered Muhammad. You see, that is the power of Allah. Allah created the sky so huge to prove that Allah is the most powerful creator of the sky and the earth, explained Mr. Abdullah. Subhanallah, Allah most gracious, it was wonderful, so it's Allah who created the sky and this wide world, says Muhammad excitedly. That is why we have to worship Allah, since Allah is the one and only who created all the creation. We submit to Allah as a way of being thankful to Him, explained Mr. Abdullah. That night, the tree house was ready and Mr. Abdullah decided to let Muhammad sleep in it. As Muhammad snuggled into his sleeping bag, he looked out the window. He saw the moon and the stars. Now the sky is dark, with the moon shining brightly and the star twinkling merrily. Oh, thank you, Allah, for making the sky so wide and blue in the day. Thank you, Allah, for making the moon and the stars shine on the dark night sky. Thank you, Allah, for making all the beautiful and nice things in this world. Muhammad prayed silently in his heart as he closed his eyes to sleep. So that's the first story entitled, Is There a Wall to the Sky? And this can be read in this book and also this book, and I hope that later you can borrow this book from our library or even when we conducted a mobile library. I hope you can take a lesson from this story. Thank you very much. So all the students, that's all the story that I want to tell to you today. I hope that you can enjoy the story and also for sure take the lesson from that story. I hope that you can have a very good iftar Jama'i time together with your friends, family, and teachers, and have a barakah Ramadan. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.